Sketches of life. What business people are really thinking. The scene is in a conference room. 6 people are present. A pair of women, Alex and Brooke, are giving a presentation to a group of employees sitting around the table. The employees are Mr. Daniels, a well-dressed professional executive in his early 50s, Ms. White, a very professional female executive in her mid-40s, Mark, a younger middle manager in his 30s who looks like a go-getter, dressed sharply, and seems to have an aggressive posture. The last is Troy, a younger middle manager who looks kind of like a jock, not dressed nearly as sharp, has a pleasant disposition, but seems to have a rather vacant personality that you can see through his expression. The 2 female presenters are working in tandem. Alex is the first speaker. She is very attractive, dressed professionally, but wearing a suggestive outfit, black skirt, black boots. Brooke is more professional, less attractive, very average. Not ugly, but not very attractive either. She is wearing a plain business suit and has an average build. They are not using any visual aids. They handed out marketing materials before the meeting began. The first presentation is by Alex. She starts the speaking off by acknowledging each in turn. Mr. Daniels, Ms. White, Mark, Troy, thank you for letting us present to you today. Social crisis management is the new industry where you have to be invested. Things are happening too fast in this age of business for you to be exposed to mistakes made by employees making compromising statements about your company online. We've all been there. Her presentation trails off, and we now hear a series of voiceovers, starting with Mr. Daniels, who is looking at Alex while she speaks. Good God, what an ass. Bend over a little bit? Nice. Wonder if she's any good in bed. Seems kind of stupid, though. Wonder how she worked her way through college. That's right. Keep your eyes on me. Pretty sure she'd bend over forward for this account. Hope Troy is awake. Pay attention, you moron, he thinks to himself as he looks over at Troy, who is paying attention and has his vacant but pleasant expression. Ms. White is then the next to do a voiceover. Look at that skirt. How did she even get this job? Still waiting on that real estate license to pass through, honey? We don't need a PR firm, especially a bunch of bozos like this. Whore eyeliner. While Alex is speaking, she stumbles with a difficult word, and Ms. White thinks to herself, stupid bitch. Next voiceover is Mark. Blah, 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 blah. Why the fuck do they like Troy so much more than me? I work twice as many hours as him, and I actually care about what the fuck happens to this business. Wish I knew how to lie and get him fired. He also looks over enviously at Troy. After the voiceovers stop, Alex continues as she's concluding. And with that, Brooke will take over and tell you about our services. There is a brief applause, Alex steps aside, and Brooke takes over. Thanks, Alex. Applewhite Partners is offering to be your full-service PR crisis firm. We can handle every need and handle everything on short notice. The voiceovers then continue again, first with Mark. Who let these 2 in here? Please tell me we're not thinking of hiring a crisis PR firm to handle online bullshit. We have no need for these people. Alex must have tried to elbow her way into Daniels' pants. How come no one ever tries to blow me for an appointment? I'm gotta figure that one out. Now we have Troy voicing it over. If I were gay, I'd make my boyfriend play me one-on-one to see who takes it up the ass. But should we play make it take it, or the other guy takes it? Ms. White now, with a voiceover. Wonder what Troy's thinking about. Good God, look at her, referring to Alex. That bitch is licking her lips. She thinks she can have all 3 of them. We next have Alex doing a voiceover. If I have to lay one finger on Mark to get this business, I'm out. Next voiceover is Mr. Daniels. I bet Brooke's tits look fantastic in a really tight sweater. Hope this is over soon. I'd love to be able to tell them that the only way they're getting our business is if I get to have both of them at the same time. So jealous of those guys that can pull off 3-ways and things like that. Final voiceover is Troy. Have you ever taken a shit so big that you feel like you've been fucked out of the ass? Yes! That's the line right there. Money in the bank. The guys are going to love it. Gotta write that one down before I forget it. The scene fades as Troy pulls a pen from his pocket and takes notes on his new genius line. Ms. White and Mr. Daniels seem to give a look of approval because Troy is taking notes. And scene.